Evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We are coming to you live here from our studio in South Florida, bringing you another spotlight episode here at Twist Gaming, where we show off new games just coming out into the biz. But first up, who are we? As usual, I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are Twist Gaming, and today we are joined here with Andrew from Project Raygun.
Hello.
Hello. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us today. You have been a recurring guest on our streams, and we definitely love having you back into the little chat box window that we've got up here for you.
Yeah, I like it how you put me in a box.
So tonight we are showing off Samurai Jack Back to the Past from Project Raygun, and super excited to show this off. I watched a lot of Samurai Jack back in the day. Haven't seen any of the new stuff, but I'm definitely excited to get my filthy mitts on this game here. But without any further ado, let me throw it over to Anne so she could do what she does best. Anne, take it away.
I absolutely love your Circus Barker kind of introductions. They make me so happy.
It's more of a Bob Barker introduction, but you know.
Sorry. So, Andrew, talk to me a little bit about Samurai Jack. I know Project Raygun, which is a subsidiary of USA Appley, is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's sort of our imprint for some of our more signature games that have kind of a cult following. So we did The Thing, Infection and Outpost 31, and we did the Kickstarter earlier this year for Court of the Dead, Mourner's Call. So it speaks to a little bit of a different audience than some of our more traditional fare. And it's been an opportunity to kind of highlight things and feature art and kind of a passionate but more cult fandom in a way that we think is pretty exciting and helps these products stand out.
Very cool. And so Samurai Jack is definitely one of those IPs, one of those shows that definitely has a huge cult following.
That's part of the reason why it's back now.
Yeah. So US Appley usually does a very good job of taking an IP and finding a game or creating a game that meshes really well with it. And I don't feel like your guys' games ever feel pasted on, like themes that are pasted on. Talk to me a little bit about how you guys approached making the Samurai Jack Back to the Past game.
Sure. Well, the idea when we first approached Cartoon Network with the idea of doing a Samurai Jack game was to kind of celebrate the history of the show, and the first 4 seasons, but also kind of wrap up the story with the 5th season, which aired last summer, to kind of put a bow on it and recreate the experience, really kicking it off at the beginning of the 5th season. So without spoiling too much for those of you who haven't gotten into it yet, Jack has been stuck in the future where he was flung through a portal by Aku for over 50 years now, and he's sort of losing hope and despair and feeling like he's not going to be able to accomplish his mission, his goal to defeat Aku and right all the wrongs and get back to the past. So that's where the action kicks off. And one of the things that we talked about early on in development was what kind of game, what kind of experience did we want to present? And I think we took a little bit of a non-traditional approach with it. Instead of someone playing as Jack and battling against Aku, we kind of wanted to celebrate the other characters and the idea of friendship and camaraderie and working together to help Jack in his travels throughout that 5th season, where he has a lot of growth and experience along the way. And so I'd kind of like finding himself again, and through those efforts, helping him eventually defeat Aku and get back to the past. So you're playing as Jack's friends, characters that'll be familiar to anybody who's a fan of the show, like the Scotsman or Monkey Man, or some of the newer characters like Ashi. And the object is to help Jack the most. So it is a competitive game, but the idea is that we're all working together. Yes, Monkey Man. Where's my Monkey Man? There somewhere. Jump good. So the idea is that you're trying to help Jack the most by gaining honor points in his travels as he encounters villains and makes his way to eventually face off against Aku in that final battle.
Very cool. Did Cartoon Network give you guys any sorts of restrictions or any sort of guidance as you created this game? I mean, I know you guys are used to working with very IPs that are well preserved is not the right word that I'm looking for, but
Cultivated.
yeah,
Curated. They're the licensor is very particular about how you're presenting their IP, their brand.
Yes.
Cartoon Network is actually pretty good to work with in that they allow us a lot of creative freedom and liberty. So when we put together the concept and kind of told the story that we wanted to invoke with the gameplay, they were pretty much open to it. I know that the show creator, Gendy Tartakovsky, did weigh in. He reviewed the concept and really liked the idea behind it. But other than that, they were pretty hands off and really gave us a lot of freedom and creative liberties in regards to the development of the game.
That's very cool. Now, obviously, this game is going to appeal to the followers of Samurai Jack, but if I'm a gamer who is not, let's say I'm not familiar with the show at all, what kind of gamer is this game going to attract?
So we developed something that really could appeal to a wider audience. So if you are a fan of Samurai Jack, there's going to be a lot to love about it. But if you're not, the mechanics are pretty simple and straightforward overall. So it is something that as a fan of Samurai Jack, you can play with people who might not be familiar with the license and still find it, hopefully, to be fun and engaging in a pretty straightforward way. So hopefully we'll have that experience this evening for those of you who are new to it.
Samurai Jack. All right. Well, I have happened to have not seen Samurai Jack in a very long time. Definitely not this storyline. So I'm excited to kind of dive in and get to see how Samurai Jack is being presented, how the game works, and to win. That's really what I'm excited for.
So what you're saying is you want to jump into the meat and potatoes of things here, right?
Yes, Matt.
All right. So, Andrew, would you be so kind as to walk us through a rules explanation here of Samurai Jack Back to the Past?
Sure. So, as I mentioned, the object of the game is to collect the most honor points, basically representing that you are the friend of Jack who has helped him the most in his journeys to try and defeat Aku and get back to the past. The way you're going to do that is by collecting support cards, which you have displayed up there on that game board. And when you can collect the appropriate combinations of support cards as displayed on the villains that you're going to encounter at the end of each leg of the journey. So if you want to show one of those villains, they're going to list a different array of icons representing traits. Those are the leaves. Allies, those are the paws, and weapons, those are the axes. When you collect cards with those matching symbols and turn them in as you encounter the villain at the end of each leg of the journey, you're going to earn the honor points listed there. The trick is that each spot can only be claimed by one player, so there's a little bit of a racing element to it. You have to collect the right combination of cards, but also reach the villain first in order to turn those in and claim the points. And then the action of collecting cards is generated through a simultaneous action selection phase where we're going to have a hand of movement cards representing the 5 different locations that you can traverse along the path. And based on the location that you advance to, you're going to be able to collect a card from that matching location on the game board. So if I move to the city, I can collect one of the 3 cards in that red section, the city section of the game board there. And again, we're trying to collect cards, make sets, and then turn them in to beat the villains and score points. There's a semi-cooperative element to the game where, because no one is playing as Jack, he is just traveling along sort of on his own accord. But he's also sort of, as I mentioned, starting to despair and lose hope. He needs to be accompanied along the way, or that sanity meter will progress, and if it reaches the end of that track, he has been driven insane, despair, into madness, and Aku has vanquished him and plunged the world into darkness forever after, and we all lose. So there is a little bit of a cooperative element, but ultimately, the player who can help Jack the most is going to win the game by collecting the most honor points. And I say that Matt thinks that's going to be him.
Okay, so for our viewers at home, you know that we sometimes play three-player games. It's the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately, tonight, we have a fourth player.
Who is the fourth player tonight?
The man in the box! So Andrew's going to be playing along
the monkey
with
man
us
in the
tonight.
box.
I'm a little jealous that you took Monkey Man, but, being the guest, I guess we have to accommodate your requests here.
He was pretty straightforward in saying that it wasn't a request.
Yeah, it was
a demand.
Mandatory request.
It was put very politely and kindly.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it was a demand.
Okay.
I probably should have actually written that into the rules.
As
if you ever play with as the designer, it's like if you ever play with the designer, he automatically gets to play as this character. Monkey Man's just always been my personal favorite since he first appeared. So everyone knows in the office that whenever we play, whenever we were testing it, I would always get to be Monkey Man, and it just is it's become a thing, I guess, now.
So for our viewers watching at home, one thing that we want to note is that we have different levels of experience with the game. Josh dug through the rules and has familiarized himself with the game. I got kind of a brief secondhand explanation, a little bit from Josh, and then a little bit from Andrew back in Gamma. So, my memory is not great these days, but that was back in March. And then, Anne, you're going in completely blind today, so you are going to be learning on the fly. Mm-hmm. And we do this on purpose to show how easy a game is to pick up. And then tonight we actually are showing off a fourth level of experience with the game.
The designer of the game.
With the designer of the game, so,
He's got an idea of what's going on.
Can I have that love card back, please?
You sure can.
You need some love in your life.
I do.
All right, so I think that we are ready to begin.
Yeah.
So we need the finish set
Well,
up.
So
can you move the minis off the board, Matt?
Move all the minis off the board?
Yeah, we're all going to come on the board at a time.
I just want to say that these minis are absolutely gorgeous.
That's okay.
We'll do a little bit more in depth of them at the end of the stream here.
Okie dokie.
All right, so Andrew, we're going to start off with Jack, right?
Yep, Jack is going to be the first to move, and I get my window blocks the movers a little bit, but generally at the start you're going to want to kind of line them up in an order because the movement is generated from last to first, so whoever is farthest back in the pack is going to resolve their movement first.
Okay.
And then the collection, based on the locations that you advance to, happens from front to back. So there's a back to front for movement, and then a front to back for collection.
Gotcha.
So for the setup at the beginning, generally you want to kind of line up the characters from back to front. So you can put Jack sort of at the back, and then each of the four of us, and then Aku can kind of be at the front of the line because Aku always is going to move after the rest of us. Perfect. All right. So movement is resolved for Jack first. You're going to reveal the top card from that Jack and Aku movement deck that's along the bottom of the game board.
Okay. So top card. Move to the field. So this is a green, I promise.
It's the ghost fields.
The ghost field. So Jack is going to be moving to the field. So your reach is longer than mine. Go for it.
There you go.
And it always goes to the frontmost spot in case it's relevant.
So this
those are 3 spots.
Just in case.
I didn't realize those were 3 spots. I thought they were.
There's only room for 3 spaces for characters on each given location.
Okay.
So if that comes up, I'll explain what happens when somebody else tries to go to a location that's full. All right, so now all of us... No, because we are all friends. We are all sort of on the same team here. So now all of us, we have a hand of 5 movement cards, and we are going to simultaneously select one of those cards, and you can put it face down in front of you, so there's simultaneous action selection. And then we're going to reveal which location we want to advance to. One thing to note is, remember, if no one is sharing the location with Jack. So if none of us go to the field, that sanity meter is going to advance one spot. Additionally, if you are in the fields with Jack, you're going to get a honor token, so you get rewarded for being there. And you have some options. Instead of choosing one of the cards for the location, you can just take the support card off the top of the deck if you don't like any of those choices there. But you're not forced to go there. That's just an option that's presented to all of us. So I'm going to kind of squeeze in so I can see what cards are available.
I want to mention, I don't know if you mentioned before, where some of these cards have our character icons on them.
That is true. Yes, so those are going to be worth bonus points if you turn them in as part of a set, if they list your character. And there's three. There's one each of a trait, a weapon, and an ally for each character in the game. So, for example, if someone's playing as Ashi and turns in the love card to help defeat a villain, they're going to get an extra 2 honor points.
Okay. Now, Ashi, we're not playing with Ashi, so do these cards still stay in the game?
Yeah, they still function as a trait that you can turn in. They just aren't going to be worth any bonus points for anyone.
Second question, is this the villain that we're... Is this the Tigerman? So then we kind of need to know, right, what kinds of cards we're going to want to collect?
Yep.
Yes, that is useful.
So, Andrew, just to let you know, since I know it's a little hard for you to see the board, there is a Monkey Man leaf at the city.
Okay, that's good to know. Here, and I'll go ahead, because I have a copy of the game here, I can just pull out the Tigerman so I can remember what stuff we're looking for.
So you're going to take care of Jack, right?
No.
Maybe. I don't have to reveal that. I've selected a card, though.
I've got my card ready.
I got a card.
I've selected a card.
Okay, so now we're going to simultaneously reveal, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to blue.
I'm going to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
I'm going to blue, too.
And Andrew's going to the city.
Okay.
All right, well, you told me that I've got a card there for me, so I'm going to try and pick it up. Yeah. So starting with the player at the back of the pack, the Scotsman, go ahead and advance to the location you selected.
Ruins?
So I went to the ruins.
Okay.
Okay. And then that's me. I'm going to jump good to the city.
All right, so then Max, that's me. If you could move me to the ruins.
Hey, that's me. I'm going to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. And then...
Okay. So something is going to happen here because in going to the jungle, there is an encounter token there, one of those little circles with a question mark. You get to flip it over, and it's 50-50 whether it's going to be good or bad. Oh, that's good. Okay, so there's 2 encounters for the wolf and 2 encounters for Aku. If you reveal the wolf token, it stays there, so other players can also land that spot. And you get, I believe you get a support card for free.
Okay.
Let me check. I'm going to actually double check the rules because you get either an honor point or here, right here. Yeah, you get the top part of the support deck. And
okay.
If you encounter Aku, you're going to have to discard a support card at random. So there's a chance that one of the other 2 encounter tokens, or both of them, could have Aku, and that might force us to discard support cards along the way. So we might want to avoid those potentially.
Are support cards public or private?
They're public.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you just get one off the top of the deck for free.
And I got restraint.
You don't have restraint, but you picked up restraint.
All right, so now we need to move Aku, and then we can collect our support cards. So Aku advances just like Jack does. Reveal the top card of that movement deck.
Okay, top card of the movement deck. He's going to the jungle.
Okay.
Aku's going to the jungle.
So there's good things and bad things happen. When you are in a space with Aku, you do not get to collect a support card because Aku is messing with you. He's kind of a jerk like that. So, but you fortunately encountered the wolf first, so you did get that support card. Yeah. The other thing that's going to happen when we go to movement for the next round is because Aku likes to create portals and throw people around at random, you are just going to move randomly off of the top of the Jack Aku movement deck instead of choosing your movement.
Ooh, okay. Well, fun.
So, Matt, if you get those 2 movement cards that we used, and there's just a discard pile right next to the movement pile on the board.
Yeah, so let me also mention that when you play a movement card, it's used for the remainder of the round until you've played through all of your movement cards. So you can't keep going to the same location over and over again. You're going to collect your movement cards again, either when you've played through all 5, or each time you go to your location. So, for example, when I play the purple jungle movement card, I can then pick up all of my movement cards and start replaying them again.
All right.
All right.
All right, so now we start collecting. First thing we have to do is, because nobody went with Jack, we advanced that sanity meter 1 space. Sad.
Aww.
All right, and you would get to collect, but because Aku is with you, unfortunately, he messes with you and you get nothing.
Get gypped.
Okay. And then we start with the Scotsman. You get to collect one of the cards from the ruins.
And just, destroy all the other ones.
Yes.
So then, my turn. I'm going to take my associated card there. Thank you so much, Ian.
That's robots.
And then I'm going to, of course, take my skill card from the city.
Yep.
Here, I'll actually go through the deck so I can remember that as well. Perfect. All right, so that concludes this round. So basically, we're going to do the same thing again, where we're going to reveal for Jack, and then we're all going to move, and then Aku's going to move, and then we're going to collect cards. And basically, we're going to keep doing that until all the players have reached the end of this path. When you get to the end of the path and encounter the villain, if you have support cards that match one of those 3 sections listed there, you turn those in, and you earn that many honor points. But remember, each spot can only be claimed once, and in a 4-player game, there's 2 available spaces to claim the 3 honor point spot.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we going to refresh the cards up here now?
No, cards do not refresh.
Oh, they don't
No,
refresh?
these are the only support cards that are available to us through the round.
Okay.
So this is what we're having to work with. Any support cards that you collect that you don't end up turning in at the end of the round, you do carry over to the next round.
Okay.
And then at the end of the game, any support cards that you still hold on to are worth 1 honor point each.
All right.
So Jack moves first.
Mm-hmm. Jack always moves first.
Jack's moving to the desert.
Going to the desert.
Jack is moving very quickly.
So far. Okay. And
All
then,
right, now we all select
except for me.
simultaneously. Except for you, you'll just, when we get to you, we'll just move you randomly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I've got mine.
is everybody else selected?
I'm waiting on Josh.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
All right, so we can reveal.
I'm going to the field.
Apparently, I'm going to
And
the
y'all
desert.
are having a desert party right now.
Yes. All right, so we start with the player at the back of the pack. That's me. So I jump all the way to the desert.
Woo!
Okay.
All right. Then
Now Max moves.
Where are you going? The
Field,
field?
please.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much. Josh,
I'm
where are you
going to the
going?
desert.
The desert. And Anne,
I
you were
got
supposed to go to the desert.
Thrown to the desert, but there are already 3 people at the desert. Oop.
So you're going to go to the next location ahead on the track, so you're going to end up in the field.
Which also
Which means-
happens to be an encounter location.
All right, so flip it over. If it's a wolf, it's good. If it's Aku, it's bad.
Aku!
No. So when you encounter Aku at a location, you have to discard one of your support cards at random.
This card's right there, Ann.
So
only
so
have one.
far, this has not been your game, man.
This is-
But there's a lot of game left to go.
Also, if he pulls a field card in the movement now,
Nah.
Yeah, but no, because he'll go to the next available field,
next
so he would go
it'll
to
be
the.
with Matt and not me.
But
so
what
at
if
least he
Aku
can't
That is-
pulls
hit
a
me.
desert card?
He will also get bumped to the field.
All right, so
Well,
now,
let's see what happens.
now it's Aku's turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. What do you think's happening, Ann?
I think it's going to the desert because that's my luck.
I think it's
Oh
going
my god.
to the city. It's going to the city.
Oh, it looked okay. It
That-
looked orange or
Yep.
red.
Oh, that was the
Okay.
discard pile she was organizing.
Okay. All right. So now we collect. So, and you do get to collect from the field.
Okay. So I have nothing, and I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
Are you gonna
What
take
else is out on the
love?
board? I don't
What-
want a weapon because there's so
What
many.
are you going to try to go for on the villain?
I mean, you're so far along on the board. You might want to go for the easy one. I don't know. I'm just giving you some advice. It's probably not good advice. Remember, this is semi-cooperative.
I don't trust you. Remember how Galapagos ended? That's.
No.
All right, I'm gonna take love.
Okay.
All right.
All right, then I collect. So I'm going to get an honor point because I'm with Jack.
Okay.
Here, collect an honor point
I got
over
a point
here
here
in my.
And then this one would be for you, Matthew.
And then I get to
That's gonna be
take.
for me.
Oh.
And then I get to take one of the cards from the desert. And what is available
The
for me?
desert has 2 paw prints and an axe.
I will take a paw print.
Okay,
And
so
either one is fine.
We're
Here,
gonna-
you can have the aliens because they look like they're come from
They're
Toy
going to green
Story.
screen wonderfully.
yeah, so Josh, would you like to pronounce that, please?
Terraquesis? I don't know.
Triceratops?
Whatever.
There you go. That's it.
So you
All right,
get
I have
the you're gonna get the
the
Terraquesis aliens there, Andrew.
That's in the expansion.
Yeah. All right. So next up is Josh. You're gonna get something from the
I'm
desert.
going to get honor, and I'm going to take a face down card from
Ooh.
the deck
Okay,
since I'm
there
with
you go.
Jack.
So what did you
Yep.
get?
I got acceptance. Acceptance.
And what symbol is that?
It's a leaf.
Okay.
That's a trait. Okay.
And then it's me. So I will take. Where am I? I'm in the
Field.
field.
So you can take an attack or an attack.
I want Jack's katana. What's
Oh,
the other
nice.
one? Just out of curiosity.
Motorcycle.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a tough choice.
So I mean, I have robots already. So you know what? Let me do robots on motorcycles. I like the way that sounds.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now we proceed to Jack's movement again.
So remind me again one more time how we refresh our hands with all of our played cards.
When you go to your designated location color, so for example, when I go to the jungle, the purple location, I get to pick up all of my played movement cards. And I don't have all the characters in front of me, so basically, it's the color of your character. So like, Sir Rothschild is the city, or I'm sorry, the desert. Max is the city, the orange. The Scotsman is the fields, the green. So for example, when you play the fields card, you get to pick up all of your movement cards again.
Okay.
But until then, you're limited a little bit in your movement options. Like I can't go to another desert or city location until I play my jungle card. All right, so we'll move for Jack first.
All right.
Okay. So pull his card from the movement.
And Jack's going to the city.
Awesome. And then we
So now
all simul-choose our cards.
I've got my card.
I got my card.
Andrew, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. And Flippy.
I'm going to the jungle.
I'm going to city.
Oh, we're jungle buddies, Andrew.
Yeah, jungle.
I think you're in different jungles, though.
I know, but we're still jungle buddies in spirit.
All right. So then we move our characters now in
Back to
turn order
front.
from back to front. So Matt, you're going to go to the jungle first.
I'm going all the way up to the jungle.
Joshua, where are you going?
I'm going to city.
You're going to the city with Jack.
Nice.
Andrew, you're going to the jungle.
Yep, and because I played the jungle, the purple card, I get to pick up
Your card.
and refresh all my movement cards. Yep.
Okay. I am also going to the city, and now we play my buddy Aku.
Okay.
Yep.
And Aku is going to the ruins.
Go over there.
Okay.
He's not going much further.
Cool.
Okay.
So now we are selecting our cards front to back now.
So I will take. I think there's a paw or an axe. There's like a wild, right?
Yeah, it's a
Counts
paw
as
or an
one.
axe in there.
Yeah, so I want that one because it can be used as obviously either one or the other.
That is
For a little more
Odin.
flexibility. All right, I'll take Odin.
So that's an either. Oh, that's green screen. But that's an either or there. So it's not both.
Not both.
Okay. So then it is up to you, Josh, and you're going to get an honor
get an
for
honor for
sharing a
being-
space with Jack.
And I will take the axe at the city.
All right, and then Anne, it's you.
I will also get an honor.
And you are taking the last remaining card there at the city?
Yeah, and I knocked down all the tokens.
All right, so then my turn. I am going to take a weapon or a weapon. So I'm going to take bow and arrow or the Kusarigama. I'm going to take the bow and arrow because I can pronounce it easier. Cool. Okay.
All right.
So then
So
Not a lot of cards left.
Not-
So
not
there
a lot
are
of cards.
5
Nope.
cards left on the thing. Oh wait, can I have a refresh? I want to take a top card deck instead.
that's okay with me.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put patience back. I'm gonna take this. I got White Ape Tribe.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
my white ape tribe.
yeah.
Look how cute they are. Oh, they're green screen. I'm okay with this. Look how cute. They're kind of adorable. All right, I'm happy.
All right. So now we are going to move Jack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Jack is going to the ruins.
Him and Aku are together.
They're being
That's okay though, because Aku will end up moving before.
okay. So now we are all going to
So
pick.
does that mean no one can move with Jack right now? Since
That
Aku's
is yes, that's correct, because one of those spots is occupied by the encounter token, the other 2 spots are full, so that means no one is going to get to end up with Jack this turn.
Okay.
So
I'm
Aku
ready.
is still blocking it for us, but he's going to end up moving away. Where do I want to go? I will
You're
go
so obnoxious.
to...
My ring is
Okay.
crooked.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Flipper, flipper.
I'm going to the city.
I'm going to the field. Josh is going to the field. Andrew is going to the desert. Already? What cards does he have?
Just desserts. It looks like
He's got.
he is going to go for another paw probably, and he will go for the 5 honor.
Hey, don't reveal my plans.
So
All right. Movement back to front.
back
Yep.
back to front. So it's a little on me. So I'm moving to the city, and that's gonna refresh for me. So I'm gonna get my hand back, and then this goes back. Yay! Get
I'm
my
gonna go to the
hand back.
field. Jersh is gonna go to the field. Andrew's gonna go all the way to the desert. And then.
And then Aku...
Aku is going to the field.
Come on, man!
Ah! I mean, oh, I'm so sorry.
All right. So now front to back, we are choosing. Andrew, are you taking that the paw?
It doesn't really matter because I have the wild. That's the paw or the axe. So I will take the. But I'll take the paw. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take the blind archers.
Yep.
All right. So you've got the Triceratops, Odin, and the Blind Archers. So you could have 3 paws if you wanted to. You know.
Yeah, I could.
it's not gonna do anything.
I mean, you know.
Not
You can have
yet.
And
Take them for later. All right. So Aku obviously says sorry. Nothing for you guys.
sorry.
All right, but we keep our cards, right?
Yeah.
And then-
Jack's sanity meter advances.
And then little old me in the city back there, I'm going to take some patience.
You need it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So only 2 of us need to select movement cards because Aku is going to do the rest of the work for you.
He's just gonna throw us to the end, and we're not gonna be able to collect anything.
Nope.
All right. Oh, man. What do I want to do here?
Well, Andrew really doesn't need to play a card because he's going
To the
to the
end.
villain.
Regardless.
If you are along the path and you play a movement card that is not currently ahead of you on the path, you advance to the villain. So in this case, obviously, anything is going to get me there.
Okay, so Jack's got to move.
Yep, Jack goes first.
So Jack's going to the jungle. There's no jungle in front of him.
Okay, so he just advances along to the villain. He's basically waiting for the rest of us to come and help him fight.
Okay. So I am going to play a card. I'm thinking of what I want to play here. This is tough. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready because it doesn't really matter for me.
Yeah. Josh?
I can't play anything.
Oh, yeah. Ha! All right. So I guess it's just me then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the ruins then.
Okay. I hope that's Aku under that encounter.
You
Just
know,
to get the
50-50.
chance.
Movement is back to front, so this is Josh is going to the dessert.
Oh,
Oh.
I really wish that's not nice.
keep knocking it over. That's fine.
I'm going to the villain.
Anne's going to the villain?
Nothing.
Are you ready
So-
with the villain?
No.
do you have nothing to claim?
Yeah, you just hang out with Jack.
All right. Yeah, you just have to hang out then, unfortunately. And then I advance, and I'll take that 5-point spot. Yeah. So I'll turn in the Blind Archers, Odin, and the Tricerquins, and score 5 points. And I'll hold on to my...
So 5 points for Andrew. 5 big ones.
And Andrew's going to keep his skill.
Mhm. So I can carry that over and turn it in a later round.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You going to flip that thing over for me, Anne?
Oh. It's like, what is he talking
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's Aku.
All right, so you have to discard one of your support cards at random, but then you do get to collect the willpower card that is there.
I took a risk.
Yeah, well, 50-50, you would have gotten an extra support card for free out of it.
Which one is it?
You are getting rid of your bow and arrow.
Oh, boy.
All right, and we have to move Aku.
Which is nice because the blind archers now get their bow and arrow.
So I get to top deck a card if I want to, correct?
Oh yeah, we forgot to advance Aku.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
It's
So
possible
Aku's
he
going
goes.
to the jungle.
Okay, so he advances. So when Aku advances to the villain, he actually occupies one of the scoring spots. He will take the lowest available scoring spot that hasn't been claimed yet. So he can block one of us from scoring for the round.
All right.
And
So
then-
now it's going to be me to collect.
Correct.
I'm at the desert, so I'm getting a spear apparently.
Here's your spear.
Oh, unless you wanted to top deck.
No, you
something.
can only top deck if you're with,
With
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, it's only when you're with
Yep.
Jack. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
Top
that
deck is only with Jack.
So I'm gonna get some willpower then.
There you go. All right, and then so it's just the two of you that will continue moving. If there's anything left to collect,
Do
there's
you get
Okay.
No, I didn't get to take the card because Aku landed on my space. That's why, not because my encounter.
Right.
right,
Okay.
correct.
So I can't move anywhere, so I'm going to end up going to the villain next turn because there's nowhere for me to go. Matt could stop at the field and collect the katana if he wants.
So is there a reason for me to do that?
You get that now, and it progresses. We have 2 more rounds of this.
Okay.
And you get to keep
Yeah.
all your stuff.
Yep.
And, all the cards you don't use are still worth 1 honor at the end, right, Andrew?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So every card that you don't use to defeat a villain carry over towards the end and are worth 1 point.
Okay.
And our hand resets at the beginning of the next round, right? For our
Yeah,
locations?
yeah. Everybody can pick up all of their movement cards
Okay.
for the next round.
So, and go ahead and move me to the villain because I can't do anything else.
So
Jack's
we
not
have
gonna
to
move.
wait for you to make it to the villain?
Yeah.
I hate waiting.
Oh, I'm gonna play a field.
Okay, so then where are you going on? You're
I
gonna
don't have any. I
You're
can't
gonna-
collect anything.
you're gonna go to the
Yep. Aku really messed with you guys this round.
yeah.
So I went to the field. I got Jack's katana, and then I'm the only one left. So
You're gonna go. Can you collect any points at the end?
yeah, I can.
Josh, can you collect any points?
No, I could not collect any points.
So if you move me to the end, I can collect points. So I can.
No, you can't collect the 5-tier one because that's for 5 players only. That
This is a
second one.
4-player, and this is a 5-player.
I can collect a 10-player, the 10-tier one.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah. So I've got Jack's katana. I've got the motorcycle. I've got willpower, and I've got robots.
Nice.
So it's 8 points.
That's
10 points.
I thought. I
10
thought. It,
10
I
points.
thought it
Oh,
was
wait.
8.
Plus he used his max ally card.
Oh.
So 8 plus the extra 2 for having one of his cards.
All right.
So wait, which card was they gave you the 2? The robots card?
Yeah,
Gave you
correct.
2 extra points. Okay.
So let's get discarded.
I mean, you don't have to discard them if you don't want to.
Josh
Alright.
is salty because he didn't collect
So
anything.
salty. I thought that you actually had the stuff to get that.
I needed the card Andrew took at the end at the desert.
Good job, Andrew.
Okay,
If he didn't take that, I would have had it.
so we have all gotten to the villain.
Yep.
Andrew and Matt claimed points,
Oh, yeah, it did.
and now we're going to play round 2.
Yep.
So how do we change the board for round 2?
So there's a couple ways you can do it. If you want to kind of speed through it a little bit, I like to kind of just say we can just kind of backtrack and follow the path kind of in reverse order. But if you want to go ahead and reset the path, at least for this round, and then for the third round, we can just kind of leave it and go backwards. You're going to take each of those 5 sections because you want to have a run of all 5 of the colors grouped up and kind of shuffle them up and then deal them back out. And then put the encounter tokens back out again. Don't forget the 4th one because we could potentially get that second wolf token out there.
I'm having such a rough time picking it up with my nails. Okay.
Shuffle them up, man.
So just do 5 at a time instead of.
Look at the back of those, Matt, because
This
they have
is
different
actually
backs.
7, Ann. FYI.
I can't count. Why would people pay me to do that?
Okay.
And you're mixing them up now. You're
So straighten them out.
No,
they're-
you. They're in groups of 5 based off of the.
There's one of each color in each group.
Yeah.
So straighten them out.
That's not.
Just separate them into the different images on the back.
That's the right way to say it, Em. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
The card imp in the jungle right now that's still here is going to get discarded, and we're going to do new cards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that one goes away, and then deal out 3 new support cards for each of the locations.
Okay. And can you do the next one, please?
Sure.
Thank you, Anne.
This is actually gonna go.
What, where I put it wasn't good enough?
No, because it's.
Okay, so we're starting out with desert, jungle, field, city, ruins, then desert.
Matt, can you
Oh,
fix
I
that
thought it was
cards?
going to be the same order again for a second. Start looping it back around there, Ann. All right. Thanks, Ann.
In the words of Josh, I already thought of that.
It'll be fine.
I already thought of that.
Okay, so what order do we do things?
So we're going to order ourselves from lowest to highest in score currently.
Okay.
So basically, whoever has the fewest points is going to be at the back of the pack and move first.
Okay. So front of the pack is Aku.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So then most points right now, well, I guess that's me because I have 10.
Yep. And then I have 6.
Correct.
How many
And
points do you have?
1.
I have 2.
All
2
right.
points for Josh,
So then Josh.
1 point for Ann, and then Jackson.
Can you grab me the movement deck, please?
Do we shuffle his movement deck back up?
Yeah.
Okay, so Andrew, for you, I know this is a little difficult to see. On the desert location, we have the Ladybug Paw Print, the Bravery Leaf, that is Matt's special card, and we've got a dragon, which is a paw print, which is awesome. In the jungle, we have Olivia. You said that this is a companion, the paw print?
Yep. They're our allies.
Okay, we have Inner Peace, which is the leaf, and Compassion, which is the leaf. At our ruins, we have Rama, which is either a leaf or a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's Kimono, which apparently is a weapon. We also have Ra, which is either an ally or a leaf.
Nice.
And the city, we have Growth, which is a leaf. Canine Archaeologists, which is the ally. That is my card for Sir Rothschild. I'm going to mispronounce this. The Cannibal, which is a weapon. And then in the field, we have Endurance, which is a leaf. The Creature Leg, which is a weapon. It's interesting. And Jack's, is it a hard G or a soft G? Gita?
Gita.
Which is
Gita,
a weapon.
I think.
Okay.
His hat. You can also throw it at people and stuff. And what villain are we facing off against this round?
We're fighting the Daughters of Aku.
Ooh.
So we've got the 2 axe for the 3 honor slot. We've got 2 paws and a leaf for the 5 honor slot, and then 2 leaves and 2 axes for the 8 honor slot.
All right. So last up, we have to set up the encounter. So Anne, take one of these tokens and put it on the first city.
This is going to go on this city face down.
Yep. Next up, put it on the next city.
Okay, this is going to go on this city face down.
Last up, the last rune.
The last, and that's going to go on those runes. Okay.
Okay. So these are going to go in the discard pile.
And you shuffled up all 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure there's a chance that we can encounter the wolf twice.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. We're all set and ready.
I think so.
We got to pick up our movement. Everybody got to pick up their movement cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jack's moving first.
He is going to the runes.
All right.
Then
So
we all need to pick where we're going to go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Anne is not ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Runes Party.
Ooh.
Ain't no party like a Runes Party, because a Runes Party don't stop.
So movement goes back to front.
Yep. So Anne
I'm-
goes to the city.
Please be a good encounter.
What encounter are you having in the city, Anne?
Let's do that after we move you guys.
Okay. I'm going to go
That
to the
works.
runes.
Andrew's going to the runes,
Yes.
And Matt's going to the desert.
which is actually what I wanted to do.
The second desert, not the first desert?
Yes.
That's the one you wanted in particular.
And
Do
then
we?
where's Aku going?
Aku is going to the jungle.
Aku's
Which
going
is
to
not
the
the same
jungle.
one as me, which is great. Okay. Encounter. Wolf. Oh, yeah. So good. Now, because I got the wolf, I'm going to be able to select one of the top cards of the deck.
If I remember correctly, Anne, you got the wolf at the beginning of last round too, right?
Yeah.
And it worked out really well for you in the end, right?
No.
Okay.
That worked out really well for me, though, because I
Oh.
got...
What? Get
Freedom.
out of here.
The leaf is the trait card,
Yeah.
I'm calling hacks.
and that is my card. Oh, sucker, sucker. And then we get to collect from front to back. So Max
Yep.
or Matt, you get to go first.
Well, I'm going to take my trade card because that's sitting over here in the desert.
And
Nice.
then the Scotsman.
I'm going to take Raw. So he's the trait or the ally?
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll take Rama. And don't forget, we also get an honor point because we're
Yeah.
with Jack.
You two
I can
enjoy your honor
Here's
points.
an honor for Andrew.
That's Andrew's honor point. And then I am going to collect my other card from the city, and that is Canine Archaeologist.
So you got 2 cards of yours.
Wow.
That's cool.
Don't
So
call it a
did you,
comeback.
though. 'Cause
Cheater, pumpkin.
now you
eater.
have Bravery, which is your second one.
I mean, I am very brave.
All right. So, where's Jack going to now?
Jack is now going to the field. I just love how well that green screens.
Okay, so Jack's going to the field. Then we have to see where we're going.
And we cannot, unless you've landed on a color of that matches your color, you may not collect. So I just want to double check.
Indeed. Let's see here. Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Sure, I'm ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to the city.
Ooh.
I'm going to the field.
Also the field.
Field buddies.
Okay.
Hey.
Movement back to front.
Correct.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm going to the ruins. There you go.
Andrew's going to the field. Josh is
Mhm.
going to the field. And then I am going to the city. And the city is going to reset my hand here.
You also will be
Field
given
resets my hand.
a random encounter. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's going to be an Aku. I know it. Oh, it's a wolf!
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So you get a top card from the support deck.
And I got this awesome-looking Buddhist monk.
Oh, he's kind of cool.
Nice.
He's adorable looking.
Don't forget to advance Aku.
Yeah. Aku.
So Aku is going to the desert.
Not to the ruins. That's where he's going.
Just desserts for Aku.
Nice. All right.
Collections
now-
happen front to back. So,
Yep.
Matt, you go first at the city.
I'm going to take the weapon here.
How do you pronounce it?
The Kanabo. Or Kanabo. It's a club.
It's a
With
spiky club.
It's a spiky
the
baseball
spice and
bat.
stuff.
Andrew, not only will you get 1 honor point for tagging along with Jack, but you'll also be able to select from the field. Would you like Endurance, the Monster Leg, or Jack's Gita?
I will take
Or top deck.
I'm going to take the Endurance.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
De nada. Joshua, how about you?
I'm gonna top deck it.
There you go, sir.
And what'd you get?
Oh yes, I got the bamboo stick, which is Andrew's.
Ah!
You should have top decked it, Andrew.
I should have top decked it. Ah. That's all good. That's great. That's great. I'm really happy for you.
I have a lot of weapons.
Josh, don't strain yourself reaching for cards. Just, putting that out there.
Okay,
I
I will.
like Andrew's feigned enthusiasm. I'm real happy for you. Good job.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
happy for you, jerk.
And I'm at the ruins, and I'm going to take Jack's kimono.
All right.
Okay, so now, next movement,
Yep. So where's Jack going?
Jack's going to the desert. He needs some time to contemplate.
What's he
Oh, wow.
contemplating?
He's in a hurry.
He's in a hurry. He's done with it. He's trying to run away from all of us. And now we all need to select where we would like to go.
I'm good.
Let's
not.
see here. Where do I need to
Yes,
go?
I'm good.
Oh, this. All right. I'm. All right. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Ready? 1,
Yep.
2, 3. Ah.
Oh, dang it! I should have trusted my instincts.
All right. So movement happens
Back to front.
So I am going to be going to the field.
Josh.
I'm going to the jungle.
Okay.
Andrew.
I also went to the jungle, and I get to pick up my cards.
And I'm going to the field.
Okay.
Come back, Jack. You run so fast.
My 10 little legs. Guess where Aku's going?
The field with you, Ann. It's almost like the same thing that happened last round.
He
So
really
what
likes
happens when
you.
Aku's on the same spot as you, Ann?
No, it's the encounter where you discard a card.
I know, but you
I
don't
just
get
can't
to,
collect
you don't
anyone.
get to take a card.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of poopy. Oh, well. Ah, well.
So collection happens front to back.
Matthew, would you
Right.
like the creature leg or Jack's...
Well, first we have
you
to.
thought you were first.
No,
you jumping the gun.
That's not what I was
exactly what happened.
I want Jack's flip-flop there.
Gita?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Now Josh's
Now
turn.
it's Josh's turn.
I will take the ally.
You want the ladybug? Just
No,
kidding.
I'm not in the desert, so
Andrew? Would you
I'll
like
take-
inner peace or compassion?
I'll go with inner peace.
Inner peace, that's good. It's going to keep you
And
really
don't-
calm when...
It is. And don't forget to advance Jack's sanity meter since nobody stayed with him. Yeah.
Okay. And now... Oh, so Aku already went. So we're good, right?
Yeah.
So where's Jack moving to?
Jack is going to the villain.
All right, so he's just hanging out waiting for us.
And now we need to pick where we're going to go, guys.
Okay, I know where I'm going.
Cool.
Sure.
Well, don't forget, Anne, you don't get to pick because Aku is going to do your work for you.
Andrew's going to throw you somewhere. Oh, Anne doesn't get to pick. I'm going to change my card up then.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, wait, did we move Jackson's sanity up?
Yeah.
We did. Okay.
Yeah, we did. We did.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to the villain.
Okay, so movement happens back to front.
Yeah.
I'm going to the jungle.
Anne's going to the jungle.
Andrew, you're going to the city, right?
The field.
Field.
Oh, the field. Sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, Andrew, how's it going?
Hey.
All right. So, Josh, where are you going?
I'm going to the city. I'm going to go play with the puppy.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to the villain.
And which spot are you taking?
The 8th point spot.
Yep. Yep.
No.
That's why I didn't hurry, because I knew you were going to get there before I did. So I'm going to take the slow route and collect all the resources.
Nobody asked.
Yeah, no one asked.
You're losing. You're upset. Let me explain to you how I would have won if I would have won.
So I'm going to trade in my patience, my bravery, Jack's Gita, and the Kanabo. And, Josh, I am trading in one of my trait cards here.
All right, so you can get 10 points.
So 10 points again, please. Thank you so much, friend.
Again?
Again.
Wow.
We need to move Aku.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not with me. Oh, yeah.
He goes to the city?
In the city.
But I still get the card from the wolf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
I
thought it was only when you first revealed it.
No,
Yeah.
whenever anybody goes there. Yeah, I thought about going there last turn, but there was only one space available, and I thought somebody else was going to beat me to it. And
Well, and
And that
had to
would've-
go
oh.
randomly, and then you would have gone next, so you had a better shot than I did.
yeah.
Josh
Oh well,
got-
that's okay.
Josh got his friendship.
I got friendship.
Come on. Guys are killing me. Well, I will pick up that creature leg, right?
Okay.
Yep.
And now you get
I
nothing
got
because
for
you
the
got
wolf. That was
Aku.
it.
You get nothing.
And I will take the compassion because it's the only thing there.
All right.
And then that's it.
Jack's turn.
Jack's turn.
Jack is going.
Well, Jack-
he's already,
Jack's already
there.
He's yeah,
You're
so
at the
he's just waiting
villain.
for the rest of
Yeah,
us.
I'm there already too. I'm hanging out
I
with Jack.
don't
We
get to
beat
play a
up the
card
daughters of Aku.
because Aku's going to throw me somewhere.
I'm picking up all of. No, I'm not. I got thrown to the jungle. Okay. So then you're going to get thrown somewhere. Andrew and I get to pick where we're going to go
Where are you gonna go, Ann?
next.
You should go.
Okay. I've selected.
You should definitely go to the. Oh, you know what you could do? That'd be really cool. You should play the city, Ann.
But you can't.
Oh, she can't.
I can't.
Oh.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You're both going to the desert. Yay!
We're going to go contemplate. And Josh is going to the field.
field.
Movement happens front to back, back to front. I go, Andrew goes, you're going to the field, and Aku's going, please don't say the desert.
The ruins.
Thank you.
The Druid.
The Druins. Okay, collection happens. I'm going to start by collecting
Your
my
cards.
cards. Because the desert is my color. The red looks real good on me. I want the dragon. Because
That's fine.
dragons.
That's fine. I'll take a ladybug.
Ladybug.
You got a lot of cards here, Andrew.
I know, but I had a plan. It didn't quite come together.
And Joshua
Hopefully, it will work out in the next round.
can get...
Nothing.
Yay! Next turn, Jack does not move anywhere because he's already at the villain.
Correct.
The three of us
Can play cards.
can play cards.
Wherever will you go? Wherever the road takes you.
Wherever the road would take
Hey
me.
guys, these villains could really use some beating up, and like I did my part.
Yeah.
So
I'll come beat him up some more.
I don't know if you wanted to help or you're just cool with just sitting back there
I-
chilling.
You know what? I feel like... Okay. All right. You ready, Andrew?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, so Andrew's going to the baddie.
I
Josh
will
is
do that.
going to the baddie.
So I go first.
And
I will,
Anne's collecting some stuff.
I will take the 5-pointer.
All right. Which resources are you turning in?
I'm going to turn in Olivia, Raw, and acceptance. No, and friendship.
Because that'll get you your 2 extra points.
That'll give me 2 extra points, so I'm going to get 7 points.
Okay. And then Andrew's going. And Andrew, which one are you have to go to a 3-pointer then, I guess, right?
Yep. So I'll turn in the 2 weapons I have, the creature leg and Rama, and take my 3 points.
Okay.
So here's 3 points for Andrew.
Andrew has a lot of leaves left.
I do. I hope that the Aku that we faced in the last round needs a lot of leaves.
And I'm going to go to the city.
Okay. And what are you picking up, Ann?
I'm going to pick up the growth card.
And
Where's Aku going?
Aku is going
Oh
to...
my god.
Oh no, the jungle. Really, just it would have been really funny if Anne.
I don't think that it would have been funny. Okay. And then it is my turn. And
Yep.
You're going to the villain. You're going to the 3-pointer at the top.
unfortunately, I only have 1 weapon
don't-
card.
Oh my.
All these cards,
Wow.
only 1 weapon.
Wow.
So
Well, you are well prepared to face off against Aku in the final round.
Unless Aku needs weapons.
Unless
That
Aku
is
needs-
true. That is true. All right, so that is the end of the second round. You can shuffle up the location tiles and set up for the third round. And then in the third and final round, we are going to face off against an incarnation of Aku. So there are 3 different Aku villain cards. So go ahead and shuffle them up and just choose one of those 3 at random.
I know. Let me pick them up first.
Oh goodness.
Pick one.
Oh my god.
Pick one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this one. So we got. Look at this.
What version of Aku do we get?
We got the leafy green Aku.
The one that needs a lot of leaves.
He does need a lot of leaves
For the low one.
For the and for the high
one.
one.
All right. Well, that is good for me to know.
I don't know how you...
Still need to pick up some weapons for
What's
that.
the problem, man?
Nothing.
What's wrong, Anne?
Can you grab a stack, please?
I probably could.
Thank you.
What's wrong, Anne? Are you upset because you weren't able to do anything?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
And it's you.
What's the running point? Should we say our running honor totals? Or
We're going to
Yeah.
have to go in order
Yeah,
in a
so we'll
minute.
have to
So
order them up.
That's true. We do have to go in order. What are you looking at me for, Ann? How do you know I have the most?
Did I say that?
Andrew's got a lot of honor tokens over here.
Why would you have assumed that that's what my
I only
facial
have a-
expression was for?
I have 11, right?
I have 10 here.
10? Oh, I might have mispicked up one. I'm sure that's right. Unless, whatever.
I mean, you've got 6 honor tokens here, like 6 individual tokens. I only have 2 tokens.
Oh, I see.
What, Ann?
But the numbers on them.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to those.
Did you shuffle that?
I did not.
Can you do that, please?
I think Josh's might catch on fire from the amount that he's shuffling them. Okay. And these are ready for you, Ann.
Thank you.
what's up?
It's the death stare right there.
It takes so long to put the cards down while my arm's there. He's like...
There we go. You notice anything different about the overlay there, Ann?
Get rid of Andrew?
No, it's Aku Andrew.
Ah, cool.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Green screen is so much fun. Why did you...
He just wanted to mess it up for whatever reason. I don't know
I
why.
like it. I like it.
Okay.
I made it so it goes on a line, so it's not...
It doesn't look like a line.
No, it follows a path.
It's kind
Josh
of
did it right.
Stairs into our souls.
Oh man.
All right, where is the villain?
Aku, right here.
I
Aku,
want...
buddy.
I'm going to put him here just for now. I'll move him as we get closer to that side of the board.
And we're going to order ourselves now. And so first up in line is going to be Aku.
Oh, I kind of thought that he would be harder.
Well, instead of needing 2, 3, or 4, you need 3, 4, or 5, and then it's just worth more points. So a little bit more, but for some of those of us who have collected a lot of cards, it doesn't seem that intimidating right now.
Okay.
So So as a little bit of a strategy tip for you, you might not worry about collecting cards and just try and race to be the first one to get those 10 points.
Okay.
Potentially. But you still might need some of the cards there. I don't know. You were short on axes and you need at least 2. So you might have to pick up at least 1 X along the way.
Okay, dokie. So let's go through what we have in our locations. The desert is raw. That is an either or for a paw print or a leaf. Self-sacrifice is a trait, a leaf. Robo-samurai, Matt,
What?
is a weapon. Here in the jungle, we have another one. We have the other one of Jack Skeeta. Which is a weapon. We have determination, which is a trait. And we have the Scotsman's daughter, which is an ally. At the ruins, we have the creature leg again, which is a weapon. We have the mining robot, another one of Matt's cards that is also... Oh, that's my card, which is a weapon. And... That's great. I love that so much.
Oh,
A samurai.
Which is an ally. That's the ruins. In the city, we have Rama, which is either a weapon or a trait. We have Jack's Casa, which is a weapon. We have the Ravers, which are allies. In the city, that's appropriate. In the field, we have the Spartans, which are allies. The Woolies, which are adorable and remind me of that character from Sesame Street. Not Sesame Street, from The Muppet Show.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay. And we have the Giant Bird, which is an ally.
Okie dokie.
All right, you ready to put these tokens out, Ann?
I am. Okay,
First
so
one's going to go up on the first desert.
on the first desert, I'm going to put that token right there.
Next one's going to go on the field after it.
Okay, and that's going to go there.
And then we're going to put one on the last city.
Last city. There you
Cool.
are, sir.
Okay. So I put us in what I think is the correct order.
I believe that is correct.
Are you sure, Matt, you don't belong closer to Jack?
No, you definitely belong right next to Jack.
So did you... What is this 1 point here?
I think that's yours.
Is that yours? Do you have 1 point?
I do have 1
I
point.
think you have 2 points.
You have 2 points.
What did I get another point for?
Didn't you share the spot with Jack, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or maybe that was Andrew's point that
Maybe
he thought
that's
he
Andrew's
had.
point.
I think
might
I had
be it.
11.
And might have not passed it down the line.
That makes sense.
I mean,
So Andrew, if we're both tied, what's the order? Because I also have 11 points.
Do you remember which of us got to the villain first?
I believe
You?
Jo-
No, I did.
yeah,
I did.
Yeah, you did, Josh.
I got to the villain first.
So it would be you, then me.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie then. So I've got 20 points. Josh has 11. Andrew has 11. And Ann's got...
1.
Okay, so first up, we are moving Jack. So Jack is going to the ruins.
Excelente.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okie dokie.
Hmm.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
I will. Sure. Alrighty.
Ready?
Yep.
Flippy flippy.
Everyone's going to the ruins.
All right. So, fortunately for
Well,
me,
at least you all have Jack's best interest in mind here.
that's true. Ruins. Ruins.
Josh is going to the just
Dessert?
desserts.
Oh, this could be good or bad for you guys.
Dessert. And should we move Aku now
Yeah.
or later?
Yeah, we can go ahead and move him, even though all of our spots are occupied.
So he's going to jump up twice then. So he's going to go to the
Yep.
city.
Yep,
But he really wanted to go to the ruins.
he really did. Well, it's a good thing we all were committed to that, at least, to make sure that Jack wasn't interfered with.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So
see what's happening at the desert.
Please be Aku. Please be Aku.
If you could
Please
ever
be
pick it
Aku.
up
I
with
know
your,
it's the
your
nails.
secretary now.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We got a wool.
So each of you gentlemen gets a card from the top of the deck.
What you get, Josh?
I got another weapon because, I just need 5 weapons to fight Haku.
I got Olivia.
Yay!
She looks very excited.
Collection happens from the front.
So I'm gonna go first, and where I'm in the desert.
You should take Matt's card. I'm just saying.
I don't need another weapon though. I really don't. So I'm gonna take Raw, and I'll let Matt keep his weapon.
I actually
Wow.
used that, so well, thank you, Robo Samurai.
Both
Robo Samurai.
Andrew and I will get
Nice.
an honor point for being on
Yes.
a spot with Jack. Also, Jack does not move up on the insanity tracker because of that. Y'all are very welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And Anne, you get to take something from the ruins, or you can top deck it.
No, I will be taking my mining robots because that's awesome.
I'll pick up that creature leg.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we start again. Jack is going to move first. He is going to the city.
Jack's going to the city.
We all need to decide where we are going.
Okay.
Where do I want to go? Interesting.
I'm actually thinking now.
I'm thinking too.
Thinking for a little while, but
Okay.
I'm
I've got
good.
my.
I'm
I'm
ready.
good.
yeah, sure, I'm ready. All right.
Flippy,
1, 2, 3.
flippy.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
City, city, city.
Cool.
Andrew, what card is that? That was city?
The jungle.
The
Jungle. Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
So Andrew's going to the jungle.
I should have done that differently.
He's jumping real far down the map.
He is.
Jump real good.
Okay. Then Anne,
I'm
you're going to the city.
Yep.
I'm going to the city, which means I'm going to the ruins again.
Yep.
Actually, the ruins this time.
Josh?
I'm going to the ruins. I totally messed it up.
And
Because I wanted to go to the next city.
Aku.
And I didn't realize the city was right in front of me.
Aku's
Where-
going to the city, but he's going to the next city, thankfully.
Mm.
Okay, so front to back, Andrew, what are you taking?
I need the Geta. Yes, please.
There you are, sir.
Okay, then me. So I will take that one card.
So I get nothing.
Josh, which card would you like?
Nothing.
Oh, imagine that.
no.
I will take an honor point because I'm the one that stays behind with Jack.
Mhm.
And I will take Rama because that's cool. And that's it.
Okay.
Duh, and
Oh. I get to pick up my cards because I went to the jungle. Yes.
Okay, so where's Jack going now?
Jack is going to go to the field.
Jack's going to the field. Okay.
All right, gentlemen. I am waiting patiently.
Oh no, I'm ready.
Sure.
I'm
Andrew?
ready.
1,
Flip.
2, 3. Oh yeah. Okay. So
You're going right for the boss. He's
back
going
to
to take
front.
my 10 points.
Yes, I am.
Back to front. I am going to the Just Desserts
Josh,
I'm going to the field
with Jack.
with Jack
I'm going
and the
to
mystery token.
I'm going to the field, so I'm going to the city with Aku.
And then Aku's leaving you, though.
Yep.
Yep.
And where's Andrew going?
And I'm going to the villain.
Oh, yeah,
and I
there's
got
one more jungle.
There's one
Oh, there
more
is?
jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't see it, but that's all right.
Yeah, because I still can't beat him there.
Mm,
Okay.
Nope.
And Aku is going. See it for real though, man. Leave
Aku's
me alone.
going to the desert. Oh.
He really likes you this game.
He seriously
Best
does.
buds.
BFF.
All right, so Andrew, you get the collect first. Oh, let's see what the counter was.
Oh, yeah.
Aku! All right.
Oh well.
I'm going to lose a card.
Aw shucks.
Yeah, I will take the Scotsman's daughters.
This is the card that
Sorry.
Josh is losing.
Aw, Josh lost acceptance. I mean that's accurate, but you know.
Okay.
This is the card that Andrew is gaining.
Scotsman's daughters.
Yes.
Ah.
It's secretly on Aku's side, maybe.
And what are you getting?
Nothing. I'm getting the same thing Josh got last turn.
I'll take another weapon. I'll take Jack's what?
Casa.
Jack's casa.
And then
I get
Jersh.
an honor point
Yes,
for
you
hanging
do.
out with him, and I'm gonna take a Wooly.
Wooly.
Okay, so back to Jack's turn, right?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
collected all of my cards.
So Jack is going to the jungle. Jack's going to the jungle. And now we all get to choose. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna play this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ruins.
Ruins.
Andrew just goes
Jungle and jungle.
for the 10
Yeah.
points.
Now I'll fight the villain. Yeah,
Okay,
So
Which one are you
I'm
going
going
for,
to
Andrew?
turn in the 10 points, please. So I have the Gaeta, the Creature Leg, the Scotsman's Daughters. My skill, finally, I get to turn in, and some Endurance for 10 points plus the 2 for my skill. So that'll close me out with 12 more points.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll find out.
So,
And
Josh,
I'll-
where are you going again?
What's an average score for this game, Andrew? I'm going to jungle.
An average winning score, usually like between 22 to 25, somewhere in like the mid 20 range.
Okay. I'm going to the ruins. Anne?
I'm going to the ruins.
Okay.
No worries.
Who's
Aku.
going?
To the jungle. I mean the field. I'm sorry, the field.
The other green one.
The other green one. I don't know.
Okay. Collection happens front to back. Matt, you're getting.
Nothing.
I'm getting.
Nothing.
I should have played the city. Josh is going to get an honor point.
Yep.
Also, would you like a card from the jungle or would you like a top deck card?
Take the jungle card.
There's your determination, Joshua, because you're going to need it. Alrighty. And we play again.
So Jack's going to the jungle.
From one jungle to the other. Then we all need to decide where we're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got my card.
All right.
Matthew?
I'm thinking here.
Matthew.
Hold on, I'm thinking here.
Matthew.
I'm thinking here.
Does it hurt? Because I can smell smoke.
I can smell it all the way here.
Okay. I'm ready.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Flipper, flipper. Ooh. That was an interesting move, Matthew.
It is. So
City, jungle. All right, so Jersh gets to go first.
So put Josh in the city. So he's gonna.
Please
He's
be-
risking it for the biscuit.
Please be Aku, please be Aku, please be Aku, please be Aku. Stupid, it's the wolf. There is your top.
I got a bow and arrow. Which I
Okay.
don't need.
So Anne, where are you going?
I am going to this nice little 8-point spot right here
That's
because
what I thought you were gonna do, and that's the reason why I did what I did.
that's okay. So I am going to be turning in for this move here. Move. The mining robots, Jack's kimono, the canine archaeologists, and I'm going to keep my dragon because it's cute, but I'll turn in the white ape tribe. So that is 2 of my...
2 of them?
Yep, 2 of my
So you're gonna
personality
get
cards.
14 points.
8,
No.
9, 10,
No,
Yeah.
12.
12 points.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was the 8-pointer.
12 points.
Okay, so then I'm moving up to the jungle, and I get an honor point because I'm sharing space with Mr. Jack.
And you get to top deck a card because there's no cards for you to take.
Yep.
Do you think that this Jack is anything like my Jack?
No. This Jack has much more grace than your Jack.
So we're taking from front to back. So that was me. So I got some friendship.
Yay! How did you get friendship?
Josh used it already and shuffled it back in.
Uh,
And Josh, what are you grabbing?
You used it? No. Andrew got it.
Oh, okay.
I got
Yeah.
the Ravers.
Can
Put
you
it in the
demonstrate to me what ravers sound like?
sound like?
Or what they do? I mean, I was waiting for the music.
I don't know.
Yeah, they sound like choo-choo trains. Okay. So then, one more time, Jack's going to be moving to the villain at the end. Jack's going Aku. I'm not going to play anything because I'm going to wind up going to Aku too. I don't have enough to get anything. So I'm just going and watching you guys finally do some work there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same thing because I can't collect anything else. Because the field and desert is behind us, so we're all just moving to the end.
Okay. And Josh,
All
you couldn't
right.
collect anything?
Aku went to the jungle.
I needed one more personality, and that's what I got.
You do lack in personality.
I know.
That is pretty.
Or-
I'm really sad. Oh, but he still has his determination.
Yeah, he is. Well, that does really sum things up quite nicely. Okay, so
Wow.
that's
So
it
everyone
then.
has reached Aku.
Yep.
We turn in any remaining support cards for 1 point each. So I've got 2 more cards for 2 more honor points.
Okay.
And then we tally up our totals.
Here are Andrew's 2 honor points for his 2 cards.
I need 6.
Nobody cares.
Thank
I
you
like
very
you guys.
I
You guys are
need
fun.
1,
You don't have to
2,
lie.
3, 4, 5. I also need 6. But I'm going to keep the dragon one anyway because it's really cute. All right.
all right, I got 10. Because I just collected. That's all I did. I didn't turn anything in. I turned things in once.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to turn these in just so I can easier to count. Trading those 5 in for a 5. Okay. Actually,
This is interesting, actually. This got very close at the
It
end
is.
here.
there's
Yep.
no more tents?
Yeah, there's number 10s.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, so I think it's
Yeah.
time for us to reveal then what we all had. So, Andrew, looking at all your tokens here, you have a lot. You have 26.
Yeah. Is that
Wow.
enough for the win?
Josh, what do you have?
I have 23.
And
Ooh,
how about
okay.
you?
21.
I have 27.
No! By 1 point.
It was that last turn by playing the jungle instead. That's what gave me the win. That was a 2-point swing.
Nice. Because you picked up an extra card because you were with Jack and you got that honor point from being with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Very close. Yeah, most games,
That's
even though
really-
sometimes you feel like you're missing out on some points in one round, the scoring tends to be pretty tight.
That's kind of what I'm surprised. Like I had.
Yeah, I mean,
what did I have?
considering I won, quote unquote, the first 2 rounds by getting the highest score, but my biggest thing was I didn't go onto the same space as Jack at all until the very last round of the game.
And you only won by 1 point.
Yeah.
And you were ahead of me by 4 points.
Yeah,
And I went into the final round with 1 point.
yeah, so that was
Mhm.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All I know is I am the champion.
You would need friends in order to finish that line.
Oh, that's what I
Aww.
did. All right, so Andrew, is there anything about Samurai Jack Back to the Past that maybe we didn't get a chance to show off here in our first time playthrough?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think we encountered everything that really could happen in the game. We got to hang out with Jack and pick up cards and get extra points or pull off the top of the deck, which you guys did really effectively a couple of times. Obviously, I should have done that. If I had taken that card off the top of the deck, that would have been 2 more points because it would have been one of my cards, and that would have been the difference too. And we saw what happens when you encounter Aku, plus those encounter tiles with the wolf and Aku lurking around on the board as well. The interesting decision making about how you play your movement and where everyone else can go and who can go into what spaces. So I think that even though the gameplay is pretty simple and straightforward, there are a lot of interesting strategic decisions all along the way. So even though you feel like it's just, I've got a hand of 5 cards or less and I'm just moving to 1 of 5 locations and picking up, from 1 of 3 different types of cards, there's a lot of little moments along the way that offer some interesting strategic decisions, and you saw how close the scoring was at the end. So, I mean, I thought this was a great example of the gameplay and everything that it has to offer.
I think the only thing we didn't hit is that the sanity meter gets really high.
That's
as
true.
stuff happens.
That's true. Yep. But because you're rewarded for staying with Jack, that generally is something that's not going to happen too often. The other thing that never happened is Aku never went to the same space as Jack, because if Aku advances and occupies the same location as Jack, that also progresses the sanity meter. So I guess that's the only thing that didn't actually happen in the game.
Because we cried at Jack every time that tried to happen.
We did a good job. Keep staying with him. But yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun, and I played this game quite a bit, and so I still enjoy it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Absolutely, we had a ton of fun playing it.
So the most important question, not of the night, but for right now, if I am absolutely in love with this game after seeing the playthrough and I want to pick it up so that I can share it with my friends, how can I get my hands on a copy?
You can visit your friendly local game store. It's available now. We debuted it at Gen Con, but it's shipped, and so call up your local game store, and if they don't have it, ask them to pick up a copy for you. You can also find it online at any of your popular online game retailers as well. But it's pretty widely available, so call up your local game store. Support your friendly local game store.
Yes. What is the price point for the game?
The game is $35.
Not bad.
Nice.
Especially with the minis.
With the minis, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about this evening while we got you here?
I don't think so. I just want to thank you guys for having me on and letting me join you in the gameplay. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for playing with us.
Thank you for having me.
Andrew, thank you so much for coming on, and thank all of you for watching at home. Stay tuned. We're going to be signing off for now, but coming back in just a second with our first impression session of Samurai Jack Back to the Past, where we talk about our favorite aspects of the game, any constructive criticisms we have, and the most important question of the evening of would we play this game again. But for now, this is going to be Twist Gaming signing off. I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
Have a good one, everyone, and Andrew, thank you again one last time.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.